Yo, Hades here. Welcome to the next channel update video. Now, you might be wondering, why the hell are you doing this on Death Stranding? Well, because I really love this game, and there's ways to just make this kind of easier. So, because I can just do this and just straight up takes 8 minutes of real life time to do. So I can do that, and I don't actually have to do anything, focus on any gameplay. But anyways, channel update. So, obviously, I finished Death Stranding 2. That was a big series for me personally, because, you know, obviously, as I've claimed, possibly my favorite game of all time. And who am I kidding? It is. But, I love that. And just current schedule, obviously, we're going to still continue Silent Hill 2, the remake, and Bioshock Infinite, or I'm not going to call it the other name right now, but those will be continuing. Obviously, this is recording this before. This is being recorded Saturday night, technically Sunday now, the day this is uploaded. But yeah, but just the overall plan. There are games I do want to play. For example, let me open the PlayStation app on my phone because I can't do that without interrupting the recording. Gonna be continuing with Monster Hunter because I really wanted to wait for more stuff to come out. More stuff to come out for the game, and that is available now, so I don't have to worry about that. There's some things I'm thinking of, but I'm like, I don't know. Subnautica will return. That is something I will just full on straight up say now. Subnautica will be finished in September. A lot of these games are going to, right now, like I said, focus is Silent Hill and Bioshock Infinite. Those are the main games. September, once that comes around, because I have a lot of free time, a lot more free time, so I'm just going to record a shit ton of games. Subnautica will be one of them that I will be finishing, like I said. I don't know, and I don't know when this is going to be uploaded, but I have recorded Lies of P Overtures, the DLC for Lies of P. You might be wondering, well, why is that? Well, your friend is doing a playthrough on his channel right now, and I was like, and I did buy him the DLC as well, and I was like, wait a second. You know, obviously I bought the DLC for myself, because obviously I'm not going to just buy something and then just not do anything with it, but yeah, please don't jump down. So I was like, yeah, I should probably do something with that before, you know, something I either get spoiled or I just forget to play it completely. So I did that. 11 episodes. Took me a minute, because I'm on New Game Plus like 3, I think. Yeah, they hit like a truck. Good luck for that, Sebastian. But yeah, you're cooked, maybe. But that was the thing. I forgot to turn off that light. But yeah, so Lies of P Overture, I'm still gonna wait to upload that because, like I said, I don't want to spoil anything. So that will, I don't know when that's gonna be uploaded. But once he like starts getting to DLC, I'll probably try to coordinate or whatever with those uploads. Like I said, right now I have no idea. And what else do I want to do? So there's more things. Oh, yeah, that's it. FNAF will be coming back as well. I don't know if I'll be finishing Sister Location. God, this game looks awesome. I don't know. I can maybe try, but don't put too much into that. So just want to put that out there now. Why does it still have the dismount thing? You could have fucked off with that, you know, game. Could have got a pretty cool screenshot. Actually, I could just go into camera mode, photo mode, but I want to do that while I'm recording. Yeah, so Subnautica, Lies of P, and FNAF, those will be both continued and started. Is it just because I don't know? Ultimate Custom Night, probably not. Don't quote me on that, but that's a probably. Ultimate Custom Night's probably not. I will go into Security Breach, and I will go into obviously Ruin, FNAF Into the Pit, and then Secrets of the Mimic, which I've stayed a lot of what English. I've stayed away from Secrets of the Mimic just because I do want to do that on the channel. And I know I missed the 11th anniversary of FNAF, but what are you gonna do, shoot me? Don't. But anyways, yeah, that's been going on. I have a couple other games I want to do. I don't want to say what they are yet, just those two specific ones, because both kind of like more bullshit on my part and just doing slight spite. But so that's not gonna spoil what those are yet. I will be doing more horror games. We'll be doing Nun Massacre, Stay Out of the House, different Papa Combo games. Did that come from the ocean? What the fuck? Okay, that was weird. But I'm gonna try to get through all of this. Maybe this was not 8 minutes, who knows? Or just talking, trying to get everything, all my thoughts. I really should have had like a piece of paper, but anyways, getting off track. Gonna do more horror games. Been finding some that I already own, and that some I'm looking at, be like, try to see how that would work on my channel specifically, because you know, obviously, like, I want to do more of the Papa Combo games because those are phenomenal horror games. Nun Massacre, it's just gonna be weird for me personally, so I don't know. But that's that. Other horror games like Crow County. I just, like I said, I don't know off the top of my head every single game that's in my library. PlayStation app, I know, but you know, they're all. I will not be doing a playthrough on Doom: The Dark Ages, so don't worry about that. Fears to Fathom, that will be one game that I'm doing. Among Ashes, that game I'm worried about. I kind of don't want to play that game, but because I really am kind of afraid of it. So that's gonna be a problem. Damn, this really didn't take 8. Did that take 8 minutes? And just about. But there's that. That will be happening eventually. Like I said, once that, I have like 3 weeks off from work. Yeah, more or less. 14 days, but who's really counting? We're just gonna go back because I can, but yeah, it's I want to be uploading more, and at the same time I also want to, I want to be uploading more, because it's really just I do love recording, and uploading different, and just being able to play more get more games out there, at least from my perspective. At least I want to do that. And there are going to be some I'm going to start doing some redo series, because some games I wasn't happy with how I presented them on my channel. You'll see what I mean when those series comes out. Right now I have specifically three games. Yeah. 2.5, because one of them I'm not going to start up from the beginning, but the other two I am, because maybe one of them I'm restarting from the beginning. One of them I don't know yet, and the other one I'm just going to continue where I left off. 2 of them are Square Enix games. The other one has a sequel coming out, so just you can guess what you want on them. But yeah, I don't know how. Like I said, this is all good. I don't even really know if I'm gonna be able to fully go through with all of this, because you know, it's going to be a lot, and there are more games that are going to come out that I want to play. As I want to do Silent Hill F, if I can. I don't know if I'll record. I know I want to play it, but I don't know if I'll record that. But that's definitely on my radar for games that I want to play specifically. I could do a lot better with the camera angle. That's a little bit better. So there's that. FPS games after BioShock, because I don't know how long Infinite's going to take me. I know obviously there's a base game, and then there's 2 DLCs. One's a part 1 and part 2, but you know, like I said, I don't know how long that's going to take me. Probably around the same as length, maybe a little bit longer as the other BioShocks, and then you know, going from there, I might do Gears of War Reloaded. Don't know yet. But like I said, we'll see. And then from that point, I have a PC. You know, I've explained that before, and obviously I could upload games with it, but you know, I haven't done that. I will in September. Like I said, September is going to be a busy month for me. I won't be working, so I have a lot of free time. I will start making it so that I can eventually do gameplay, uploading gameplays from there. So I have some games I want to play that I have on there. Obviously, I'm not going to record any of the Halo games on my PC. So that's not going to happen. I do want to do Ninja Gaiden 2. I just got off topic for a second because I was thinking about something else. But I do want to do Ninja Gaiden 4, actually. Ninja Gaiden 2 and 4. I want to do those on the channel. It's a different type of game than what I'm used to. I know those games are very hard, and I do like difficulty. You know, Lies of P shit or whatever. Same difference. But it's going to be hell. It's going to be hell, but it should be a lot of fun. And I'm honestly really looking forward to that. What else? Oh yeah, the PC stuff. Yeah, I will figure out a way to not only record, upload at least, and just kind of update my setup so that it's an easier time for me personally, because I'm not good with computers, and I want to do this myself, you know, without any help. Maybe I'll have Theodore help me, but you know, we'll get there when we get there. Not going to focus on that right now, just focusing on what I have at the moment. I might start a 3rd series soon, don't know yet, but like I said, we'll get there. What else? Night Rain. You know, I obviously played Elden Ring, Shadow of the Erdtree, Dark Souls 2, which Dark Souls 2, that series is over. I don't know if I had to point that out or not, but Dark Souls 2 is a finished series. I'm not doing the 3rd DLC. Don't care. I just don't want to do that anymore. It is what it is. Won't be doing anything on Bloodborne related, just because I've already gone through the game on my own time. But Night Rain, God, I need to stop getting off track. I played Night Rain on my PC with my friends. Current moment, I have no plans to play Night Rain again. The Everdarks are cool, but I have no plans to hop back into Night Rain within just anytime soon, honestly. So that's that at the moment. So that won't be on the channel as much as I thought about it for a little bit to do solo runs, especially since they updated it, but that's overall just not something I want, because the main thing's the bosses, and right now, like I said, I don't have the editing set up to just kind of cut out the middle portion of, you know, the majority of the goddamn run. So that's not something I'm able to do right now, or really want. I mean, I could do it, but either just starting the recording at the boss fight or actually editing the videos, at least on PlayStation, kind of going through that. But like I said, I just have no plans or want or need to play Night Rain. I know it. The rain sucks. I hate it in real life too, Sam. Let's see, this is just kind of a yap session at this point, just because I want to get some stuff just out there, and it's kind of what, cause shit's been a little hectic, because obviously some weeks I don't upload, and obviously this is out on a weekend, which usually I don't upload on weekends anymore. I try not to anymore, just because that's when I try to get stuff recorded, and then move on from there. I don't want to say this, because I really don't fully appreciate the game, but I already did Dark Souls 2, so at this point, and it's the only game I haven't beat yet, so I will be officially saying that I will be playing through Demon Souls on the channel. As bad as that's going to be for my mental health, it's something I just got to do at this point. Those guys are still unconscious. So yeah, that's gonna be happening. We're not gonna ignore the monorail for now. How long has this gone on? Damn. Okay. Yeah. So I'm gonna try to get through that. As much as that game has probably pissed me off more than any of the other games, because I thought I ran that guy over again. Just because it kind of does piss me off more than the other games, for better or worse. But you know, I can get through that, and then I'll have officially beaten every single Souls game. Yeah, Soulsborne, whatever. And I can give it a fairer rating comparatively to when right now. You know, I do put it probably I took it off the list just because I don't want to fully commit to what I think of the game right now. We can fuck it. We'll cycle that. Don't care. Yeah, but we can. That will be happening on the channel, for better or worse. For my mental health, Demon Souls will be played through and beaten on my channel. Don't expect to see Dark Souls 1 on this channel. Please don't. And I have some other games that I have planned as well. Not just on like the PlayStation, on the PC as well. Like I said, once I get that all settled through, then we're golden. No Freddy, obviously, but yeah, that's really kind of the plan. Going the wrong way. It'll be fine. That's kind of the plan. It's gonna take a long time. Okay. No, it's my controller again. Thank this game for auto drive. But yeah, that's kind of right now the big plans that I have in motion. And obviously, if you see in the upload schedule, obviously I want to have it. I want to have alternating videos. So for this week, obviously this is released on Sunday. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday this week we'll have a BioShock Infinite video, and then it'll have a. Are you trying to fuck with me? No, you're just being weird. And then obviously Tuesday, Thursday will be a Silent Hill 2 video, and alternating. There won't be any like 11 a.m. and 3 p.m. uploads unless I do something that requires that, because Death Stranding, that was a longer game, so that's kind of why I had uploaded it like that, and I didn't have it in like a good position. You know, I did delay the last episode because, like I said, I legitimately did cry, just both playing that and just uploading that, because, you know, kind of my time coming to an end, even though obviously I'm still playing it, but it's not important. But yeah, that's kind of the majority of the goals right now. I will, this one's not a definitive, so, but it's something I do want to do, just because it would be kind of funny. Kind of more movie reviews, not as long as The Flash, obviously, but I do want to do something sort of similar, with other movies. Son of a bitch. ignore that. But yeah, but I want to do some other stuff with other movies because obviously there's a lot of movies that come out, and it's something that I can do that's different on the channel. Might still be in this kind of format with just kind of like the auto driving or the monorail, probably, because it's this thing, you know, is a really good game for that, because like I said, I can just talk and don't really have to focus on the gameplay. That being said, you know, later on when I'm getting shot at or something, who knows, but shouldn't have to deal with that. But yeah, it'll happen, but I cannot give you a specific time frame, and like I said, I can't even promise that it actually will happen, but I would like for that to go through. And obviously with different genres as well. Yeah, I might be getting hurt. But yeah, I think that's the majority of, I didn't even realize there was a lot of there. This is kind of the majority of everything that I wanted to talk about. I should have done this earlier. Kind of the majority of what I want to talk about right now, because like I said, a lot of stuff I have planned, and for once I'm actually going to have time to do a lot of it. So I will try my hardest to get everything that I just said in the last 22 minutes or whatever. I will try my hardest to get all of that out. You know, like I said, will I be able to? Actually, probably. So I'm not like too worried about it or everything, but I can definitely get out a lot more than originally scheduled or planned. So look forward with that, and I really hope I'm not forgetting anything. I mean, actually, here's something for you. If I can set it up properly with the recording, I will try to record some Switch games. Will Nintendo get me murdered? Maybe. I hope not. I really want to play different games, or even Switch games, so that, you know, more variety on the channel, and just, you know, not everybody is gonna have a Switch, especially I have a Switch too specifically, and, you know, want to put more hours into that. I will be putting more hours into that. That's going to happen. Don't give me that look, Theodore. It's almost done. I don't even know what that beeping is. I'm just literally just, like I said, it's just kind of an auto camera thing right now. But yeah. But yeah, in summary, Liza P eventually. Hurry the fuck up, Sebastian. Yeah, Liza P. More gonna be continuing BioShock, Silent Hill 2. It's gonna take so long for all. I mean, I say it's gonna take a long time, obviously, and it's like kind of like, you know, what the hell are you thinking? You know, that's a lot of hours. I don't really have a life, so I can make time. Or at least there will be time. So like I said, I'm not really worried about that. Subnautica, that'll be back, which that's going to be slightly annoying on my part, just because the reason why I did not continue that was because, like I said, I recorded the last episode, all of that happened, and then I fell off the map and lost all my progress. So I got a little bit pissed. Thank you, Theodore. But I'll remedy all that, you know, like I said, once I have the time, because it's just time, you know. It's not easy when you just don't have the time. That's kind of just how life works. But I'll be getting some time, and I'll make everything work eventually. I somehow always do in some capacity. So Yeah, that's about it. Pretty sure. So, unless I forget something, but at this point, it's just it has already gone on long enough. Is that mine? That better not be mine. That'd be annoying. But yeah, that's about it. I don't have anything else. I guess if you want some game recommendations, put those if you want. But other than that, yeah, this has just been. I don't know which channel update this has been. I don't know if this is 3 or I think this is 3. I'll decide that later. But anyways, yeah. Thanks for listening to the App Sesh. I would like to do these probably once a month. Once a month, or at least more often than, as you know, once every fucking blue moon. But I don't know. I really don't plan these. I was like, oh, you know, I should probably do one of these. So that's kind of which is where we're at right now. But I will get better. I will. So that's where we're at right now. But anyways, yeah. Thanks for listening to the App Sesh, and I will see you later. Bye.